then just connecting with the breath as we did before. Just noticing the breath in the body. Just allowing the breath to hold us in the present. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Just being here breathing. Be content that we've got everything we need. Every time the mind wanders, it's just coming back to the breath. And then with each out breath, just bring your attention back to the lower body, that sense of being sitting on the chair, if your feet are touching the floor, that connection of the feet with the floor. As you breathe out, just the body grounding. Maybe the mind releasing into the body, and the body releasing to the ground. Just noticing how the body feels. The particular strong sensations at this moment in time. Not wanting to change them or to be different, just acknowledging them, maybe softening around them with your breath. Another sensation arises, just taking your attention there. Again, just being curious about any sensation. Maybe softening around it with a breath. Just holding it in curiosity, holding it with care, but not pushing it away or denying it. Again, just touching in with the lower body. Sense the lower body being held by the chair, held by the ground. To be aware of the breath and the body. And then just allow the sense of having a real attachment to the breath or the body, just letting that drop. We're just resting, allowing the mind to rest. And in resting the mind, we just allow thoughts to come and go, sensations to come and go, feelings and emotions to come and go. The mind doesn't have to get caught up in thinking. It can just rest in the present. The mind will get caught up in thinking, as our minds do. And when we notice that we're caught up in thinking, being carried away with a train of thoughts, then gently, just using sound, to come back to the present. So we're not listening to a particular sound. We're not trying to find a sound, but just allowing all sounds, be they close or distant, pleasant or unpleasant, just hearing them and allowing them to anchor us to the present, because all sound is in the present. You might be aware of preferences. There might be sounds that you're naturally drawn to, or ones that you find you don't want or feel irritated about. We're just allowing them to be. Just resting the mind, allowing thoughts to come and go, sensations to come and go, emotions and feelings to come and go. When we get caught up in thinking, just using sound to bring us back to the present with a gentle touch. So awareness on sound, we're not shutting out other experiences. We're just using it like a touch to a feather, just to hold us to the present, like an anchor. Mind gets carried away, just using sound to come to the present, but maybe even being aware of the space between the sounds. Maybe in that soundscape you might hear your own breath. Sounds close and sounds far away. Just using sound to hold us into the present. Your mind wanders, just going back to the present. Hear all the sounds around you. Notice without judgment, make preferences. The sounds that attract you, the sounds that you feel irritated with or unpleasant. Maybe just hear them in a neutral way. And then maybe another thought arises that might catch your attention. Maybe just be finishing, take your awareness to that thought, and maybe just following it. So still staying present, not getting carried away with the thought, but just noticing where it goes, what happens to it. And then just gently coming back to the sounds, just letting the thought go. And maybe noticing another thought arise. And maybe just following that. Maybe it'd be like a thought, maybe just being on a leaf in water, so you're just watching it going past. Just watching what happens to it. And one thought becomes another thought and goes into thinking.